as you get in then to the organizational specific way of doing things, or at least industry specific way, makes me wonder to what degree maybe some of your clients currently are, or maybe we should be integrating this training with general skills training. Right. So we've already used an example like anti-corruption, anti-bribery, which typically happens in the context of sales or business development. You know, you're creating a joint venture, or you're trying to sell product to a certain government, and that's where the risk is. And so the notion of actually slipstreaming, the compliance and ethics training with the training around business development or sales seems to make a lot of sense. But I don't know, what's your perspective? Is it too challenging to do that, or is it actually something we could do and we are doing?
Well, I think it is a challenge, but it is something that organizations have to start overcoming. Sort of back to our early discussion around, the integration of a compliance view of the employee and sort of the human capital view of the employee in terms of performance and things like that. This is that exact topic of trying to merge up the fact that you have skills training that may be around negotiation, and then sort of compliance training around what are aspects you can negotiate around, what are things you can offer and cannot offer, and what do those boundaries look like. And I think we have to think about how we do those on a concerted effort. Today I think part of the challenge is oftentimes compliance training still is a separate effort from the rest of your skills training, or that some organizations have challenges putting value around skills training versus compliance training. So it's almost easier for them to think about how they would defend the organization through compliance training versus developing their employees through skills training. And really, you're trying to do both, and both have value for driving sort of the core of your talent to improve themselves. And so if we think about it that way, we have to think about how do you negotiate that particular gap that's there today in order to deliver sort of a more concerted effort around training in general, whether it be compliance or skills training.